5. Scope of work, deadlines, and cost. The designer explains to the client the order of work on the design project, brings to his attention that violation of this order is fraught with sad consequences. This section displays the approximate area of the room that needs design. The table, maybe not in the table, displays a list of stage-by-stage works that the designer will have to work on. Also, the term of their implementation and cost. That is what the client needs to know. I propose to dwell on the cost of each stage in detail. Only after that should the grand total be summed up. When the price is clearly distributed in stages, as a rule, the customer does not have any questions about where the cost looms from, let's say, considerable for the entire project. If the cost of your services is more expensive than that of competitors, then be prepared for the client's questions about this and prepare a number of advantages of working with you. 6. Rights, obligations of the client and recommendations. We educate the client how the cooperation between him and the designer will proceed and how the timing of the design project will depend on the client what is required of him so that the stages of work are completed on time. And the copyright of the parties can be determined even at the level of the commercial proposal, before the signing of the contract. 7. Conditions and acceptance. In this section, I advise you to leave an explanation that the final cost is not final. The final one will be drawn only after the client signs the brief and the technical assignment, when it will be precisely and irrevocably clear what he really wants, in what time frame, what complexity he sets the tasks for the designer. It can also be noted that the offer is valid, for example, 30 denarii. After this period of time, the price for services may change. You can thank the client again for their attention. Invite to sign this document in the form below. 8. And the last page of the proposal is a call to action. For example, to order a design project, contact us. If you have any questions for us, contact us. And under the appeal, the name of the company, address, means of feedback such as telephone, email, etc. We have considered what a commercial proposal for interior design can be. Commercial offer texts should be informative and concise. Beat yourself in the chest and praise yourself that I am such, but just that, nowadays, it no longer works. Each person has a lot of problems and his own shirt is closer to the body. A client comes to us because he really needs help and wants to improve the quality of his life. So it is necessary to point out that our help is invaluable, without which he cannot do without. And this is really true. It is necessary to specifically list the problems and tasks that we undertake, and we will solve them instead of the client. It is important for us to get feedback. The offer should hook him up so that he reads it cover to cover. The client should feel the benefits of your offer, determine for himself all the advantages of your services, so that he has a desire to work with you. Then such a commercial proposal can be called a selling one. So we figured out how to be fully armed at the first contact with the client in order to make the best impression on him. As the saying goes, they are greeted by their clothes. My template consists of 8 pages of editable PDF layered. Can be edited, change color, change background, font. That is, completely edit. If you don't have time or you just don't want to mess with it, you can download my template and adapt it for yourself. I will leave the link below in the description. At the same time, you need to understand that the template is a template, but each client is unique, and therefore we approach each commercial proposal individually to the aspirations of each client. If you have any questions or difficulties regarding downloading the file, write me about it in the comments on my blog on the site. Subscribe to my channel, press the bell, then you can track my news. Go for it. Create in a program convenient for you or download my sample commercial proposal for interior design. Go ahead. You will succeed.